Just wanted to give out a few tips in regards to backcountry hunting and safety tips. One of the first and most important things that we would like people to know is that if you're going to be out in the backcountry, please let someone know where you're going, when you're expected to leave, when you're expected to return, and if possible, try to give them a general location where you're going to be camping. And we're not asking anyone to give away their special hunting honey holes, but possibly maybe the general location where you're actually hunting, in case we have to go search for you. The other thing is make sure that you have plenty of food and water with you, especially water. We're asking that you make sure you have bottled water, or at least somehow have a filtration system to where you can get water and filter it so that you can drink it. If you have your cell phone or a GPS device, make sure that those are powered up, and if you have an opportunity to get some cell service and you're in trouble, dial 911, and that should hopefully give us a GPS coordinate of where you might be calling from. But ensure that those things are powered up or have power in case you need to make a call. Have your hunting pack or your day pack with you, packed with different items that you would need in case that you were lost, such as maybe some dry clothing, matches, extra food, extra water, rain gear, maybe some rope, cord if you need it, certainly extra batteries, flashlights, those type of items. If you do find yourself out in the outdoors, and you have to stay overnight, try to stay warm, and do so by starting a fire. That can not only keep you warm, but it might serve as a ability for someone to see smoke, so they might be able to locate you that way. Don't travel in the dark. That can cause potential injuries. So be very careful. Be careful of that. Certainly, if you're in a hunting area, make sure that you have the proper maps for those areas, and make sure that you're able to read those maps and interpret the information on them, and know where you're at using the different landmarks from both the maps and what you're seeing while you're out there. Build a shelter if you need to. Most importantly, we want you to stay dry. Try to stay out of the elements, as hypothermia can set in rather quickly if the temperatures drop, but try to stay dry and warm if you can, if you find yourself lost overnight in an area. But get some shelter, that way they can prevent the water from actually causing that hypothermia. Prepare early and prepare for unexpected situations before you actually head out to the field. If you have a chance of taking an outdoor safety class, you might do that. But just make sure that you potentially prepared for something that could happen. Don't go out there with the attitude that well, I'll just deal with it when it happens. No, have some knowledge of what you're doing before you get there. I think one of the last things, and most importantly, is just stay calm in a situation. Make sure that you stay dry, you stay warm, stay hydrated, and have food with you in order to survive out there. And just know that if you've told someone where you're going to be, when you're expected back, and if you're not at that location, or you miss that window when you're supposed to be back, there's a good chance that someone's going to be out looking for you from a search and rescue team.